I reach up high like there's something there, but I'm just searching for the unknown.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Big Bang Theory After Show here at theStream.tv. Oh my God, the application what is it called now? I don't even remember. I'm baffled. What a fun episode. I have to say, what's up? What's happening? Hi, I'm Adam Kruger, and with me tonight, to my right, the lovely as ever, T. Robinson.
Hi.
Say hello. And to my left, the ever so beautiful Brandy Steger.
Thank you. Hi.
About to be a mommy, too.
About to be a mom.
Radiant and glowing.
Yes.
I love it. So
hopefully not today.
No, yes, please, let's hold off. That would make for an interesting show, though.
It would.
I will say.
Ratings.
Go through the roof. Yeah.
Live birth.
Baby, yeah, right? A YouTube baby. So let's get into the episode. Let's talk more about that partnership. So episode opens up. Actually, we have a photo of the boys waiting to go into the patent office, and I love that the joke was made that that your first name is Pee-wee. Because he does look like Pee Wee Herman.
He does.
He really does.
In that show, doesn't he?
It was such a great joke because wow, like he really looks like Pee Wee Herman. I wanted him to like fly off on a bike or a scooter or whatever it was.
Something, right? Like start a circus, something. Well, I mean, with Sheldon, everything kind of is a three-ring circus.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Real.
But so they go in there applying for the patent, and obviously, like, did you guys see that happening where it was? I was kind of taken aback where the university was where the university was like, well, we own 75% of the patent, and the boys were like, and Sheldon was ready to go for it.
Yeah.
But they decided not to. I mean, did we see that coming?
I mean, it's funny with contracts because you kind of like, I don't know if I saw it, but I wasn't surprised by it.
Right.
Like, the thing about contracts is, you kind of get, if you don't really read them through, and they didn't have a lawyer there.
Yeah.
Which was shady.
Yeah.
They needed,
I didn't think that it would be a problem. I mean, 75% is a lot to take from especially like something that they're going into that they're not sure about, that it could be potentially really successful and profitable, that they taking 75%, and there's 3 of them, so they have to split 25%. Which is crazy.
And
That's
it's
not a lot.
dangerous. I mean, because they could make so much money and then have nothing. Like the university would make all that money and they just watch it.
Right? But then the guy did make a good point. He's like, we've been paying your salary for 10 years. Do you think we just do that,
Out of the goodness of our... Well, but I think that's what they do. That's the investment. They invest in the scientists so that then they can reap the benefits when they actually discover something big. And so, the university basically goes, okay, we're going to take all the risk, and then you guys develop something amazing, and then we can kind of also cue you in, but we've taken most of the risk and given you the research. I know, that's crazy. And then Howard can't even benefit because he's on loan from NASA, which my heart genuinely was like, oh man, he's got a baby coming and now he can't make money.
Yeah, and that was his whole
idea.
thing. Yeah. It was like, I have a baby coming, I have to think of something, and he thought of it, and now he's gonna get shut out of it. Like, that's insane.
But this is a roller coaster on the way up.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry. This is going to end up very good for Howard. I don't care what anyone says. I'm a Howard person. This guy's going to blow up. I said it before, Steve Jobs.
Yeah, you did.
I want to see it. And then, of course, they decide not to sign the contract. They walk out, and earlier the patent office guy said, well, maybe they'll give you a plaque to Howard. And Sheldon wants to know about the plaque because he's interested in that. And so that was, true Sheldon. That was as we've coined. That was Sheldonistic. I love it, Sheldonistic. So and then of course they try to find a way to do it anyway to get this thing, and they're looking around and they're trying to go through different avenues and realize that obviously they have to do it through the university.
Right.
Which brings us to.
Or quit, but you don't want to do that because then you lose a job and you don't know if it's going to make any money. So you've got to go with them on this.
But it leads us to Sheldon making a contract, which is like his favorite thing to do, right?
Yeah.
Did anyone think that like the contract was going to be something totally skewed and weird, where like they would have to be his slaves for the rest of eternity?
No.
Oh,
I didn't think that.
No?
I didn't think that either. I got excited for him though.
Yeah,
I was like, you get to do a contract. Like, here it comes.
He was like, shy about it. He's like, who gets to make it up?
Yeah.
So it was like, he gets so happy when he gets to do little things like that. I love it.
It's like when you let the kid like wash the dishes, or you let the kid like do what, like pick out the food or choose his own thing for dinner. He's like, and that was Sheldon. He was right there, just that.
Well, I'm doing
that sheer joy of excitement of being able to drop a contract of all things. And then Bernie. So we're skipping ahead in the episode. Obviously, the girls come over, and Bernadette has issues with Howard signing a contract with Sheldon. Now, did you guys think that she had issues because of the money situation, or, I mean, obviously we see later that it's just that she doesn't want him in a contract with Sheldon. But did you think that maybe it was she had an issue with what the contract was going to say at first, or did you think it was because of Sheldon?
I didn't think it was because of Sheldon. I didn't think that was going to be her reason. I didn't know if it was about the money because she didn't really know at that point like what the contract was going to be about. But I didn't think it was Sheldon.
You didn't.
And then when she made that point, I was like, oh, that's a good point.
I mean, she was right. I didn't think it was about Sheldon either.
Yeah.
I just thought it was about, like I said, like you can't have these contracts for who knows how much money they could make with no lawyer, nobody looking over it. I mean, like she says, I don't know how Bernie worded it, but it was like, you're really going to sign a contract that Sheldon just whipped up or something.
Right.
You know? And it's true. Would you? I mean, it's like us three being like, "Hey, Adam wrote the contract. Let's get in."
Right. That's like it's not like something like, oh, we're just going to go in on a condo or something. You know what I mean? It's like this huge thing. You can make so much money. It's like this patent. You have to go through all this, and then let's just sign a contract that's been whipped up. But we all know Sheldon, and he's not gonna. I think. Like he's the contract maker, so I don't think he's gonna be bad at it or do something wrong with it. But like you said,
it's just so big.
Yeah, and they've got a baby
coming.
coming.
I think that he kind of makes sure to encompass everything that could happen, and so I love that Penny came up with the idea to basically go, hey, listen, you know what? Because we obviously find out that Bernadette doesn't want him to do it because of the way that Sheldon treats him, and. This is a valid point because you've seen Sheldon totally dismiss Howard and make fun of him at every single turn. And then Penny basically is like, well, listen, let's just do a contract that allows or that doesn't allow Sheldon to treat you badly. And he's like, cool, and he does it, and then he does the most amazing thing, giving the 25% of his earnings to the their kids' college fund, which
so
again,
shocking,
so right?
I mean, that I did not see coming.
No, not at all.
It was really sweet. Like. It was just really sweet, but I always felt, like I said, I think there's a connection between Sheldon and the baby, and there's something there, so it's sweet.
Yeah. Totally, and it was one of those genuine. I don't know if you guys felt this also, but when he said that and it was in the contract, I literally out loud just went, "Wow." Because it's Sheldon's growth, right? It's Sheldon's growth finally coming out, and then in pure Sheldonistic fashion, he instantly goes, well, hopefully he won't live the terrible, dreary life of an engineer, and then puts down Howard, which you had to expect, and it did bring a laugh. So I did love that.
And then Amy's like, Sheldon, and he's like, I didn't sign the contract yet, which I knew he was going to say, because he's like, I get to get those last dibs in, before I actually sign it.
Absolutely.
Exactly. So we'll call that whole topic addendum time, because I loved the fact that he put in that addendum. Yeah. Quick shout out to Joe Steiger and the Big Bang Theory All Access group. Guys, thank you for your support. We love you. If you are watching and you have not checked out that group, it's a great group to go and discuss all things Big Bang Theory. So do go ahead and check that out. Let's talk advice from the girls. We have, Raj coming over, talking to the girls about this whole situation. He gets a gift from Emily. And did anyone think it was like some random weird like sculpture at first? Like, what was that thing? Did you guys, I mean, we obviously find out what it is in the end, but
I was hoping it was something like more dangerous and mean and weird.
Because that's her personality, right?
And dark. Like,
yeah,
I was like, yeah, this is gonna get good.
It's a guillotine that's unhinged.
Yeah, totally.
But I think she's walking that line of wanting to get back with him, so she wanted to do, I don't know if she actually picked it out for Valentine's Day or if she just said that.
Yeah.
And just happened to pass it along, but it had to be something that he would like.
Knowing her, I think she did it after the fact.
Yeah.
I think this was a calculated move on Emily's part. What did you guys think?
calculated.
Did you think this was a calculated move on her part, or do you think she actually did what she said she did and got it beforehand and wanted to give it to him? Let us know in the comments below. You could also tweet at us using the hashtag BigBangAS all week long, and we'll respond, and we'll even check the comments below the video too, and we'll respond to those as well. But yeah, do you guys think that was a calculated thing afterwards, or was it actually what she said?
I think it was calculated.
Yeah,
as we get further on into the episode, I think we see that she's playing this playbook, the girls' playbook, and the girls know it, and Claire knows it.
Yeah.
So I think it was a calculated move.
Which leads me to the question, ladies, because I'm sitting in between two beautiful ladies here. Is there a girls' playbook? Let us know. Like, what is? Does it exist?
I think there's like one like in the ethers that we all know it.
Right.
Whether or not you're willing to play from it is a whole other thing. There's some women who are like, let me get my playbook out and I will have him,
Yeah.
And then there's some women who are like, I'm gonna keep it real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I think
So
Emily
there's no way to send a PDF to anybody. It's
No.
more just
No,
you guys
you know.
grab it from the intuition side of it.
We know. Women know women,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, because we are women, so
Yeah.
we all think alike.
And there's different types of us.
Yeah. I think we all have it in our brains.
Totally.
I can attest to the different types. I know there are definitely different
yeah.
types of women. So we will.
And some who manipulate way better and more than others.
Right.
And yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So speaking of manipulative women, Emily calls, and we actually have a photo of right when basically Penny's like, well, most of all, don't give in, and most of all, put it on speakerphone so we can hear. Which her timing, Penny's timing has been like amazing, impeccable. She's spot on. Kaylee Cuoco, like, kudos to you, because I mean, just beautiful timing. We have a photo of them actually sitting there around the table with Raj's phone. He's waiting on them to like make a decision because she's asking him to come over and saying basically that I miss my best friend, which is apparently a thing right out of the playbook. And she's doing all this stuff to manipulate him to come over. And Raj is like, I mean,
so easy to manipulate.
He's like a willow in the wind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whichever way the wind blows, he's going that way.
Yeah, and he's also so easy to do this too. I mean,
Yeah.
he is the guy who does not, which is another thing. There's certain guys who 100% don't get it.
Right.
Women know those guys, and this was Raj. He was Emily's little, puppet.
Play
really.
toy? Okay,
Yeah.
puppet works too. Puppet works also. But here's the thing. Do you think that, maybe on some level Raj is also just genuinely like a good dude and he genuinely just cares? And so it's, yes, he seeks approval. We know this. He's got no self-esteem. But I think he's also a sweet guy who really does want to make sure she feels better. Do you think that that's possibly the case?
No, I definitely think that. I think Raj is just a great guy. He's really sweet. He just doesn't have experience dating. This is his first relationship, and he doesn't know how it works. So, like, girls can knock him over because he's never had this before.
Yeah. And easily,
easy,
which, they tell him whatever you don't go over, and he's like, okay, yeah, you're right. I'm going to just go home. I'm tired, and then as he's walking out the door, say hi to Emily for us. He's like, I will, absolutely. So I love that he's unapologetic in the sense that he tries to hide it, but then once they call him on it, he doesn't press. He's like, yeah, you got me.
Yeah.
So at least he's honest. You gotta give that to him. And so Claire calls on the way, which I thought was amazing. I was hoping, and I know this is terrible, but I was hoping that he was going to go see Claire at the bar and then have like more of a Claire, Emily, ping pong. Because there was a ping pong match that happened in that car. He was literally going back and forth.
With those
and at
two.
one second he's going there, one second he's going here. Did you guys think he was going to end up with Claire, or do you think he was going to end up in Emily's?
I thought he was going to end up with Claire. I mean, I know that Emily, is on the show, and that's but I thought we were going to get to have Claire a little bit longer, and I thought we were going to see Emily, like, go from sending him that gift to, like, seeing him with Claire and maybe getting to see some down and dirty stuff. But it's a comedy,
That would have been fun. They could have made that really funny, though.
I suspected he was going to go back to Emily, and
He did.
And I think knowing that the Emily character is a series regular just made it kind of in my mind, he's going to go, like, this is the end of it, like, he's going to go back to her. But it would have been fun. I think it would have been fun to see a little play between him and the two girls, like, see how he deals with it, because, like, he's never been through this before.
Yeah.
Now he's got two girls that are interested in him. Like,
Or the two girls meeting, dealing with each
oh,
other.
yeah.
I mean,
Well, you never know. All we did was see.
That's true.
That's true.
You
That's
never
true.
know.
It
We're
could,
saying
you know
it's
what?
closed.
That's a good point. It could come. It could come back, and I kind of hope it does, because I really like the play. I know that they did give us the the back and forth while he was in the car, but I would love to see an interaction between the three of them. Yeah. He's going to probably try to play it both ways now, knowing Raj. because he doesn't know how to say no to anybody. So
True.
he's going to be just saying yes, and it's going to be an interesting thing. Raj has no backbone. Let's just put it that way.
No.
Quick shout out to Steve Lamb over at Bam Smack Pow. He does all of our blogs, and they're amazing. So definitely go ahead and check out that site. And you can also check out our blogs over at theStream.tv, our website, as well as on Facebook. So make sure to check those out. The blogs are awesome, and for all the shows that we do, which go look. They're fun. So let's move on to, very quickly, we're live right now, so you guys can, throw in your questions. Let us know what you guys think. Do you want to see Raj with Emily? Do you want to see him with Claire? Do you think that the boys are going to have issues with this whole new business partnership? Let us know in the comments below, also on the YouTube live chat, or you can tweet at us using the hashtag BigBangAS. I know that's a lot of things, but I'm telling you all the different ways that you can tell us. So let's quick go to good talk. Raj sleeps with Emily, guys.
Yeah.
Did anyone else feel that way?
Yeah, it was.
I saw it coming though.
You did.
Yeah. I think, yeah.
I did too, but it didn't mean I wanted it to happen.
Because he knew once he went over there that it was going to happen.
Yeah.
And he decided to go over there anyways because he just wanted to be a good friend. So.
But did he really?
Well, no, I think he did want. I think he felt genuinely bad for her.
Yes.
Like her crying and, that she just needed someone to talk to. She was having a bad day. He doesn't understand that she's probably playing him, but. I think in his heart he's like, well, I think I should go over because we've spent time together. I've had this relationship with this woman. So.
But to play devil's advocate, he was on the phone with Claire on the way over, and she was basically telling him exactly what Emily was doing. So. Do you think maybe he was somewhere in his head, he was like, well, if I go over to the exes, I'm going to have sex, so let's just do you know what I mean? Maybe. Do you guys, what do you think?
Well, he knew where his, I can't think of the saying, but like where his bread was buttered or.
That's the saying.
Yeah, and that's it. Okay.
That's it.
So he knew where.
Something else was buttered is really what I.
Yeah, a couple of things were buttered. And he knew that. And he went over there. And I mean, it also shows, like, they say, do you love I have, like, sayings.
Okay. It's good.
So, like, if it's yours, it will stay with you. Like, he is for now, or maybe Emily's. You know what I mean? Like, that was obviously his choice.
She owns him.
Whether or not she manipulated, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, if he really was sick of her, he would have gone to Claire. He knew. I think he knew.
He's tried to break up with her before.
Yeah.
Like, he's known that it's not been right. So this is something that's been a long time coming. I will say this. I've been in the position before, because I've been in the wrong relationship many, many times before I found the right one. And I've had times where I was trying to end the relationship, but I felt so bad that it went on for like way longer than it needed to. And so I can relate to Raj in that respect, where you're just kind of like, but I don't know, and so I'll stay. And then the other one is there, but it's like I don't know her, and so I don't know. And you go back to what's comfortable. So maybe that's what he's doing. What do you guys think?
No,
it's interesting. It's just a personality thing. Like, my personality is like, bye. Like, this isn't working out. See ya.
That's what it should be. That's what it should be. If you're a healthy individual, it should just be like, see ya, peace. We're
done. Sorry, tears in a bucket.
Tears you just got all
There's
the
more
same
to that.
things.
Tears in a bucket. There's more to that.
I know that one.
Oh, you do?
We ain't gonna say it on the air.
So, Raj.
I don't know.
And it's okay, we'll say it later. But Raj being that guy who's like, oh no, like,
he's wishy-washy.
I'm just like, come on, man, make a choice.
But you know what, guys? In Raj's defense, and I will say this real quick, it's only been like a season since he's able to talk to women without being drunk.
True.
So
that's true.
Let's give him a little slack. We'll give him a little bit of slack.
I do, and I try to understand, even though it's not my thing. I understand.
When you get stuck in traffic behind someone who's doing something really, really dumb, and you kind of look up and you're like, "What are you, new?" Raj is new. He's new to this. So let's give him a little bit of slack. But I do want to say that this made me think, like, bye, Claire. I'd like to see more of her. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Guys, we're going to be right back with some YouTube live questions, as well as some of your tweets from this week and from tonight. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. See ya.
Just in case you missed it live.
In case you missed it live. In case you missed it live.
Oh, you'd want to take the time travel the whole way back.
How did we not figure that out?
We had a crazy vampire threesome, and you can't unsee that. That's burned into my brain now.
I was like, how did you get here? No. Look at me, I'm dancing.
You know why we saying yes. You know why we saying yes.
He was like, yeah, I'll tell you whatever you want.
He is like something.
And we're like, inseparable. She was shadier than Sunglass Hut with Ray-Bans on sale, ladies and gentlemen.
No, it wasn't. So come on.
You just went to a totally different direction on that.
When a billionaire goes broke, it means he's got like $4 million.
Hold the phone.
Hold on.
Bro.
I found her to be deliciously out of control.
Oh man, looking forward to this fight.
Ooh, they about to get together. Watch, it's about to go down.
Somebody better take some pictures of this.
She just slapped the crap out of Nick.
And he's just
It's so good.
You can't count anything out.
Look at you.
It's been another awesome night at theStream.tv, guys.
Thank you for joining us, you guys. We love you.
Welcome back, guys. Thanks for sticking with us. You are watching the Big Bang Theory After Show here at theStream.tv, and we are live right now. I'm going to just do a couple of quick YouTube shout-outs on the chat, guys. Thank you for watching. James at Mirror Domains, Jayla Vincent, you're awesome. We love you guys. Joe Steiger right there on our YouTube live chat, as well as Jennifer Millhouse. Now I'm going to do a couple of little questions here. I think it was here. Where was it? Right here. Sorry, I lost you. It was yes, and it was Jayla who said, but what's next for Raj? Does he go back with Emily or go out with Claire? And like we said, I think, do you guys think it's gonna be like a love triangle? Maybe.
How many episodes
Perhaps.
do we have left?
6 or 6?
6.
Oh, what a great cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, maybe they're
Claire
building
could come
towards it.
back. She could come back, or Emily could have a weird thing now that she kind of almost lost him.
Right.
We could see some weird behavior that
Yeah.
could be funny and cool. I don't know.
I don't know either. I really have no idea where it's going. I think the public likes Claire. I think the audience likes Claire.
Yeah.
So I think that maybe she will get a longer little stretch because I think we've all kind of taken to her and we kind of like to see him with somebody different and new. So
Totally.
She's
see
like
what
the
the writers
voice of
do.
reason almost.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
She's
like
very cool and like
Yeah.
laid back and real and
Yeah.
it's nice to see.
anti-chippy chick. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? She's very,
Yeah.
you know, she's literally the voice of reason. Where Emily was, I mean, you were saying it before with the that she was kind of like crazy, like almost suicidal at some points, right?
Emily seemed with the crying and stuff. I was like, this is taking a turn. Yeah.
Just
Sorry,
keep the
Emily.
bunnies away. You know?
Yeah, like
Fatal Attraction
is going
callback,
on.
which is so yeah. And actually, we'll just do one more, and I think it was Jayla who said I can't let go of Emily, and Joe Steiger's like I can. I want to see him with Claire. So I think a lot of people feel that way too. Let us know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let's throw over some tweets.
Yeah.
What do we have in the Twitterverse?
So thank you for joining us on Twitter with Big Bang AS hashtag. We have Joe Steiger who says, "Aw, Sheldon wins. He just keeps growing, doesn't he? Character growth, hashtag character growth, maturity." And that's what we were saying. Like it was such a surprising little like sweet gesture.
Yeah.
With him giving the 25% of his salary or his earnings to the baby, and I think that was just like we all were like, oh my God.
He's got a heart.
Yeah.
And I've been saying like spin-off, but now I'm like Sheldon and the kid. There's a spin-off.
They're gonna have
One
their own.
Sheldon
He's
and a
gonna
baby.
Kidnap the kid.
Is there something with Sheldon and this baby?
Yeah.
Like the baby was conceived in Sheldon's room.
Bed, yeah.
In his bed.
In his bed, yeah.
That's true. We
So
got
they're connected on some way through the ether. My goodness.
A lot of our tweets have to do with Sheldon, just because he kind of made the night. Melissa says, hashtag Big Bang AS, Sheldon donating 25% of his share to the scholarship fund is perhaps the sweetest thing he's ever done.
I agree.
We agree.
We agree.
Next is Sophia JJP. Oh, sorry. It's the same one. She just retweeted Joe Steiger. But I liked it, so there you go. And last is Sarah Oliver 79. I totally want a t-shirt that says dumb as a box of geologists, which I laughed really hard at today. I think
Yeah,
that was like,
you
I
did.
did. That was like the one that got me today. I thought that was really funny because it kind of it hit me after the fact. I was like, oh, I get it.
Yes.
Sorry.
We have to get her that T-shirt. So guys, anyone want to send Tia the T-shirt? Send it to theStream.tv here in Hollywood.
Awesome.
Dumb as a box of geologists. What a great line.
What
a great line. Great
These writers
T-shirt.
are just amazing. I just think the writers for the show are.
And after
they're
10
so on it.
seasons,
Yeah.
9 seasons, you know, going into 10,
Going
that's
into 10.
that's a lot of episodes of television.
Yeah, it
you know?
is.
They're just fun and just funny and
you really enjoy
light.
the characters.
Yeah.
We're sticking with them. They're growing, they're changing.
Yeah.
It's great.
And evolving, which is nice to see.
Yeah, evolving.
Guys, we've had a great time talking tonight. Thank you for joining us. I have some sad news. We're off until the 31st of March, till the next new episode, but we will be alive with you on Twitter, so please tweet at us using the hashtag BigBangAS, and we will see you guys next, I believe, on the 31st of March. So enjoy the break. We love you. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
ciao.
Bye.
For more of the Big Bang After Show,
Click that button and subscribe
To theStream.tv.